Have you ever wondered how much your sexual health can impact your overall well-being? Did you know that some women who swallow their partner's semen might experience a boost in their immune system, or that regular sex could actually help prevent life-threatening diseases like cancer? Stay tuned, because in this video, we're diving into mind-blowing facts about sex, all backed by scientific research, that could completely change the way you view intimacy. You won't want to miss these surprising insights that could lead to a healthier and more fulfilling life. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. Did you know that some women who swallow their partner's semen might experience a boost in their immune system, and that regular sex could actually help prevent life-threatening diseases such as cancer? If that grabs your attention, you're in for a treat because in this video, I'm going to unveil some truly mind-blowing sex-related facts, all backed by scientific research. You won't want to miss this. Let's start with a shocking revelation. Did you know that 1 in every 7,000 women is born without a vagina? This condition, known as vaginal agenesis, often goes unnoticed until puberty, leaving many young women facing an unexpected and deeply emotional journey toward understanding their own bodies. The impact of discovering something so profound can be life-altering. This only scratches the surface of the fascinating world of female anatomy and sexual health. Here's another curiosity that may surprise you. A study conducted in North America revealed that women who frequently use emojis in their messages are statistically more likely to send nudes, if the circumstances are favorable. This small detail hints at how modern technology, combined with human emotion, has transformed the way we communicate our desires and express intimacy. Let's talk pleasure. Did you know that a simple kiss on the neck or a gentle lick on the ear can send a shockwave of pure bliss to a woman's body, particularly in her vagina? These areas are highly sensitive, and stimulating them can lead to almost instantaneous arousal, heightening the connection between partners in an intimate moment. The magic of these sensual touches cannot be overstated. Speaking of the wild side of sex, let's dive into the animal kingdom for a moment. The black widow spider is notorious for her lethal appetite during or after sex, literally. If she's hungry, she may devour her mate, and on particularly ravenous days, she can consume up to 20 males in a single day. It's a chilling reminder of the raw, primal instincts that still linger beneath the surface of all living beings, even in the context of love and desire. Now, if you're looking to rekindle the passion in your own life, especially after 60, I've got something special for you. My digital book, Rediscovering Intimacy, Healthy Sexuality After 60, is filled with practical advice and emotional wisdom to help you reignite the spark in your relationship. Whether you're navigating physical challenges or simply wanting to deepen your emotional bond, this book is your guide to a more fulfilling and passionate love life. Make sure to click on the first pinned comment to grab your copy today. Availability is limited, so don't miss out on this life-changing opportunity. Back to us humans. Studies conducted by the American Sociological Association reveal that the most intense, mind-blowing sex happens when you're deeply in love with your partner. The emotional connection plays a crucial role in amplifying physical pleasure, turning ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. However, despite this, about 70% of men still prefer to avoid sex during their partner's menstrual cycle, which opens up another conversation about comfort, communication, and emotional understanding in relationships. If you have a particularly keen sense of smell, you might be in for a more intense sexual experience. Scents like sweat or vaginal discharge, which are rich in pheromones, have the power to enhance pleasure, making intimacy even more electrifying. These chemical signals unlock a deeper, primal connection, amplifying desire and deepening the bond between lovers. So, stay with me, because we're just scratching the surface of how fascinating, complex, and powerful our sexuality truly is. Did you know that orgasms can actually improve sperm quality? Yes, Frequent sex can not only enhance fertility but also lead to healthier, higher quality semen by reducing DNA damage in sperm. This discovery offers a glimmer of hope for couples facing mild fertility issues, highlighting that regular intimacy can be part of the solution to conception challenges. It's a fascinating example of how the human body is finely tuned for both pleasure and reproductive health. Speaking of solo pleasure, masturbation, often referred to as solo sex, offers its own unique benefits. According to psychologist Anar Bal from Istanbul, Turkey, engaging in solo sex can boost self-confidence, provide a deeper understanding of your body, and leave you feeling sexually fulfilled. What's more, it offers many of the same physical and emotional benefits as sex with a partner, but with the added bonus of personal exploration and self-discovery. In a world where intimacy with others can sometimes feel complicated, masturbation provides a safe and empowering way to connect with yourself. Let's not forget the powerful emotional connection that sex fosters between two people. After sex, your body releases oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which helps you feel incredibly relaxed and deeply bonded with your partner. This hormone not only enhances feelings of intimacy, but can also increase trust between partners. In fact, one study revealed that when strangers were given a nasal spray containing oxytocin, they began to trust each other more, demonstrating the incredible power of this hormone in forging emotional connections. Now, let's talk about human sexual diversity. Did you know that many lesbian, gay, and bisexual people have had heterosexual experiences in their youth, yet they still remain true to who they are? On the flip side, some heterosexual individuals have had same-sex encounters but continue to identify as straight. Sexuality is complex, fluid, and deeply personal. And then there's formicophilia, a sexual interest in having insects or worms crawl on the body. While this may sound bizarre to many, it's a reminder of the vast spectrum of human sexual preferences and curiosities. For men, maintaining an active sex life is more than just fun. It's a prescription for long-term health. Engaging in sex at least once a week has been linked to a reduced risk of heart disease, strokes, and diabetes. Not only that, but men with regular sexual activity are statistically more likely to live past the age of 80. This paints a clear picture of how physical intimacy is tied to overall wellness, longevity, and vitality. Group sex is another common sexual fantasy for many people, and interestingly, more than half of those who fantasize about it have actually made it a reality at some point. Sexual fantasies are more common than we might think, and while they can range from the tame to the wild, they all contribute to the rich tapestry of human sexual experience. Meanwhile, about 1% of the global population identifies as asexual, meaning they don't experience strong sexual attraction to anyone. Asexuality is another facet of the diverse ways in which humans experience their sexuality. Speaking of origins, did you know that scientists believe an ancient animal called Funiadortha was the first living being on Earth to engage in sexual reproduction? This momentous event occurred around 30 million years ago, marking the dawn of a practice that has continued to evolve in fascinating ways ever since. From prehistoric times to modern-day office romances, sexual behavior has woven itself into the fabric of human life. In fact, about 1 in 5 people have had sex with a coworker, a reminder that intimacy often finds its way into our daily lives, even at work. According to a Match.com study, 44% of singles report having an orgasm almost every time they have sex with someone they've been intimate with before, such as an ex-partner. This statistic underscores the importance of familiarity, trust, and emotional connection when it comes to achieving sexual satisfaction. Sometimes, knowing someone well can lead to deeper, more fulfilling sexual experiences, proving that intimacy is not just about the physical, but also about emotional and psychological bonds. Have you ever experienced that tingling sensation running up your spine while listening to a powerful piece of music? That's what we call a skin orgasm or frisson, and it's not just limited to music. Research shows that this delightful sensation can be triggered by movies, works of art, or even a special connection with someone. The fascinating thing about frisson is that it's unpredictable. You never quite know when or why it might happen, but when it does, it feels as if your whole body comes alive with emotion. Now, when it comes to sexual pleasure, Every woman is as unique as a snowflake. Each has her own distinctive way of reaching orgasm, with nerve endings in her genitals distributed in a way that is special only to her. This uniqueness means that what brings one woman to the height of pleasure may not work the same for another. And during orgasm, those rhythmic vaginal contractions that feel so intense, they are actually the uterus trying to pull sperm inside, an amazing, involuntary reaction tied to the body's reproductive instincts. For men, the journey of sexual satisfaction can take some interesting twists and turns. Surprisingly, having many sexual partners over a lifetime doesn't necessarily lead to greater satisfaction. In fact, men may find that they experience less sexual fulfillment when their last encounter was with someone they truly care about. However, those deep emotional connections can often lead to more pleasure, fewer erection issues, and less pain during sex. It's a paradox that highlights how physical and emotional intimacy are intertwined. Meanwhile, more than half of young adults aged 18 to 24 admit that their last sexual partner was just a casual hookup, shedding light on the shifting dynamics of modern relationships. Let's talk about oral sex. While it may be considered safer than other forms of sex, it's not without risks. The exchange of fluids can still transmit infections, so it's important to remain cautious. Interestingly, erotic biting has emerged as a shared pleasure for both sexes, with around 55% of women and 50% of men admitting they enjoy being bitten during intimate moments. This playful act of aggression can enhance the sensory experience of sex, blending pain and pleasure in tantalizing ways. Did you know that the word clitoris has divine origins? It comes from the Greek word meaning goddess or divine, reflecting the reverence and power that this small yet mighty organ holds in the realm of female pleasure. When it comes to orgasms, both men and women have their own unique paths to ecstasy. For men, anal orgasms are very real. Stimulating the prostate, also known as the P-spot, during anal sex can lead to an orgasm so intense, it's unforgettable. Similarly, for women, pressure on the A-spot, located near the cervix, can trigger waves of deep pleasure that are often described as overwhelmingly satisfying. When it comes to winning over a woman's heart and body, there are many layers of complexity. Some women find a kiss on the neck irresistible, with more than 97% considering it one of the most erotic spots on their body. Yet, when it comes to the famed G-spot, not all women feel it the same way, and its exact location can vary from woman to woman. And here's something truly fascinating. Only about 1% of women can reach orgasm through nipple stimulation alone, but for those who can, it can be an experience of unparalleled pleasure. The world of sexual pleasure is vast, diverse, and endlessly fascinating. From frisson to orgasms, every person's body holds a treasure trove of unique sensations just waiting to be explored. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. For both men and women, oral sex reigns supreme as the ultimate fantasy, often igniting passion and intimacy in ways few other acts can. It offers a deep connection, especially for women, who can experience a breathtaking orgasm lasting anywhere from 3 to an astonishing 51 seconds. Yes, women can indeed ejaculate, but it's crucial to understand that squirting, ejaculation, and orgasm are beautifully distinct yet interconnected events, each carrying its own powerful sensations. The clitoris is a treasure trove of pleasure, housing an incredible 8,000 nerve endings, twice the number found in the penis, making it an unmatched epicenter of sexual ecstasy. Despite the fascination with penetration, only 18% of women can achieve orgasm through penetration alone. The magic often lies in shallower movements, delicately stimulating the G-spot, rather than deep thrusts. It's during these moments of pleasure that the entire female brain lights up like fireworks, ready to dive back into waves of euphoria. Yet, despite this potential, a heartbreaking 30% of women report that they struggle to reach orgasm, with 1 in 10 never having tasted its sweetness. This disparity often highlights a deeper need for openness, understanding, and communication in relationships. Women tend to have more frequent and satisfying orgasms in committed partnerships compared to fleeting one-night encounters, where emotional intimacy is often lacking. Kissing a woman tenderly while she sleeps, or indulging in each other's fantasies, can create a bond that transcends the physical, weaving emotional and sexual connection into a single potent experience. Exploring desires together is an intimate dance that deepens trust and strengthens love. But this requires courage. Courage to speak honestly about what truly ignites the flames of passion. Physical touch is not the only pathway to pleasure. The clitoris, for example, remains an incredibly sensitive area, requiring care and attention. Its 8,000 nerve endings demand tenderness and focus. A well-groomed partner is another subtle, yet important aspect, as the groin area is sensitive, and things as simple as an untrimmed beard can cause discomfort. Physical fitness and active lifestyles play a significant role in attraction. Women are often drawn to men who are athletic, even if their physique isn't perfect. It's not just about appearance, but the confidence and energy that physical activity can bring to the bedroom. Sadly, dissatisfaction with one's sex life is alarmingly common, with many suffering in silence. The 69 position, while celebrated for its simultaneous stimulation, is often more about the sensations it provides, whereas positions like doggy style offer deeper penetration that many men find intensely satisfying. Interestingly, the power of attraction also resides in scent. Testosterone, the primal hormone of masculinity, can stir desire in women, and there are even colognes that mimic this alluring scent, heightening sexual tension. However, relationships where partners are too similar may not always stand the test of time. The subtle differences between partners often fuel attraction, adding that spark of unpredictability. And as life progresses, especially during phases like menopause, a woman's sexual desires may shift, sometimes increasing as her body changes. Emotional intimacy evolves alongside physical intimacy, and recognizing these shifts is crucial for maintaining a vibrant and fulfilling relationship. At the heart of every intimate connection is communication, mutual respect, and shared pleasure. Proper sexual education can break down walls of anxiety and shame, paving the way for deeper satisfaction. In an intimate partnership, adjusting expectations and working together to find solutions that meet both partners' needs is essential. After all, pleasure, in all its forms, is a journey meant to be explored, cherished, and celebrated together. Sapiosexuality is a fascinating concept, where a person's intelligence becomes the most powerful aphrodisiac. For those who identify as sapiosexual, it's not about the physical first. It's the stimulating conversations, the clever remarks, and the depth of thought that spark true attraction. But as we dive deeper into the complexities of sexuality, it's important to address certain myths that have pervaded society, like the so-called dead vagina syndrome. This false notion suggests that a woman could lose sensitivity from frequent sex, but it's entirely untrue. Women's bodies are designed for pleasure, and there's no limit to how much they can enjoy it, provided the experience is consensual and enjoyable. One method that really highlights the emotional connection over physical climax is the Carezza method, where the focus shifts from orgasm to the soul-deep bond between partners. It's a powerful reminder that intimacy is about more than just reaching a peak. It's about connecting on an emotional and spiritual level, which can be far more fulfilling in the long run. For many women, attraction goes beyond appearance, but that doesn't mean grooming doesn't matter. Men who take care of themselves, who keep their hair neat or trim their beards, often find they become more attractive to their partners. It's a simple yet effective way to show self-respect, which is undeniably alluring. Sexual fantasy is another important aspect of a healthy sex life. Fantasizing can reignite desire, introducing excitement and novelty into a relationship. It's not uncommon for people to feel a surge of desire when engaging with a new partner, simply because the thrill of newness awakens dormant passions. According to Robert Sternberg's theory of love, every relationship is composed of three key elements: intimacy, passion, and commitment. The way these three ingredients mix creates different types of love, from a passionate fling to a deep, long-lasting partnership. Another intriguing facet of human sexuality is how our attachment styles, whether secure, avoidant, or anxious, shape the way we experience intimacy. A secure attachment often leads to fulfilling, stable sexual experiences, while avoidant or anxious styles may result in challenges with vulnerability or closeness. Some people even experience a phenomenon called persistent genital arousal disorder, where arousal occurs without any sexual trigger, further illustrating the complexity of human desire. It's also important to recognize that sexual desire doesn't simply vanish with age. As people get older, their sexual needs and desires may evolve, but they don't disappear. In fact, the sense of smell plays a surprising role in arousal at any age. Certain scents, whether from a person's natural body chemistry or a fragrance, can stir desire in unexpected ways. Even external factors like the weather can impact sexual activity, with warmer days often seeing a spike in desire. Music, too, is a powerful tool, capable of creating an emotional and sensual atmosphere that strengthens attraction. Let's now turn to a topic that many avoid but is crucial for men's sexual health: erectile dysfunction. This issue, which affects countless men, can be deeply emotionally painful, leading to feelings of inadequacy and strained relationships. However, there is hope. Studies have shown that practicing yoga can improve sexual function, enhancing flexibility, reducing stress, and even boosting sexual desire. It's a holistic approach that empowers men to regain confidence in the bedroom. In today's digital age, cybersex has emerged as a new frontier of intimacy, where sexual activity occurs online rather than in person. Depending on the level of communication and consent between the participants, it can either enhance or harm a relationship. On the one hand, it can offer an outlet for long-distance couples to maintain intimacy. On the other, it can lead to emotional dissatisfaction if it becomes a substitute for real connection. Similarly, a lack of affection, those small gestures like hugs, kisses, and caresses, can leave partners feeling emotionally and sexually unfulfilled, highlighting how much physical touch matters in maintaining intimacy. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. In recent years, polyamorous relationships have gained attention, challenging the traditional views on monogamy. These relationships are built on ethics and open communication, where multiple partners are involved in a consensual, transparent relationship. It's a bold step towards rethinking what intimacy can look like, and for some, it works beautifully. Finally, it's worth noting that some people find sexual arousal in the most unexpected places: foods and eating habits. Certain tastes or scents can awaken desire, creating a unique sensual experience that ties together two of life's greatest pleasures, food and intimacy. When it comes to attracting a woman, there are countless factors at play, each as unique as the individual herself. While there's been much focus on the G-spot, it's important to note that not all women experience it in the same way, and its location can vary slightly from person to person. However, one area that is almost universally considered erotic is the neck. In fact, over 97% of women love being kissed there, as it's an incredibly sensitive zone that can spark intense arousal. But it doesn't stop there. Did you know that about 1% of women can achieve orgasms solely through nipple stimulation? It's a testament to the amazing diversity of female pleasure and the variety of ways women experience sexual satisfaction. When it comes to fantasies, oral sex tops the list for both men and women, offering a combination of intimacy and pleasure that few other acts can match. The duration of a female orgasm can vary dramatically, from a quick 3 seconds to an intense 51 seconds. And yes, women can ejaculate, but it's crucial to understand that squirting, ejaculation, and orgasm are not the same thing. The clitoris, with its 8,000 nerve endings, twice as many as the penis, is the epicenter of female pleasure and often holds the key to orgasm for many women. Yet, only 18% of women are able to reach orgasm through penetration alone, emphasizing the importance of exploring other forms of stimulation. During a female orgasm, the entire brain becomes fully active, firing on all cylinders and often leaving her ready for more pleasure immediately afterward. However, despite this potential for multiple orgasms, around 30% of women report difficulty reaching climax, and 1 in 10 women has never experienced an orgasm at all. For many, shallow penetration is often more pleasurable because it gently stimulates the G-spot area, rather than relying on deep penetration, which can sometimes be less satisfying. In terms of relationships, committed couples tend to experience more frequent and fulfilling orgasms compared to casual flings. The emotional intimacy built over time can create a stronger connection in the bedroom, making every encounter more meaningful. Another intimate act that women tend to enjoy is being kissed softly while they sleep, as it's a tender gesture that deepens the bond between partners. Exploring each other's fantasies can be an exciting way to bring couples closer together, and open communication is absolutely essential in discovering what truly brings each person pleasure. Unrealistic expectations about body image can wreak havoc on self-esteem, especially in the bedroom, where vulnerability is key to deep connection. For men, keeping the groin area well-groomed can not only enhance comfort, but also heighten the overall experience for both partners. Women are often attracted to men who take care of themselves physically, and while a well-groomed beard can add to your appeal, so can staying active. Physical fitness plays a major role in attraction. Women are naturally drawn to men who engage in sports or maintain an active lifestyle, even if they don't have a bodybuilder physique. When it comes to sexual positions, 69 is all about mutual sensations, providing both partners with the opportunity to experience pleasure simultaneously. On the other hand, doggy style is a favorite among many men due to the depth of penetration it allows, which can intensify their satisfaction. Each position offers its own unique benefits, and experimenting with different positions can help keep the passion alive in any relationship. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through the world of sexual health and well-being. What have you learned so far? We'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've discovered that you plan to put into practice in your own life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insightful content. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to bring you even more mind-blowing facts and tips in the future.